What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. I haven't named the Giganto yet. I haven't figured out what I want to do, if I want to do Poop Thrower and then Little Poop Thrower, or if I want to name him Crescent, or I really don't know. But we were nice enough and we got a gift from our friendly tribe that I've talked about several times with an Argentavis, so that's awesome. At least I have something that kind of carries my weight now and is a little bit more stronger. The Pteranodon's still faster, and while this guy levels up more towards the speed, I'm going to be having him follow behind me just because it makes it easier. So I just want to show off all the dinos that I've technically have right now. All the ones that I have, not all the ones that we have. So this is it. Pretty dope. We got the Argentavis, we got the Pteranodon, we got the Giganto, and we have the Mesopithecus. I'm going to go throw the Mesopithecus back inside the cage. We're getting a little overcrowded in the cage, as you guys can see. We also brought our Ankylo here from the boat offshore. Actually, this might be a new tamed one. I think Code might have tamed a new one. Our boat kind of like disappeared. I don't know if that's due to somebody finding it and killing it, which is technically legal with the rules. Or it just kind of got misplaced on a server reset and maybe like got bumped back and now we just can't find it. So that might be a new tamed one. Because it wasn't named Smash and I'm pretty sure it was a higher level, so... But when I built all these building supplies, it was with the old one. So, as you can see, we're going to do a little bit of building today. One thing that is an issue is wood. Stone is not really an issue at all for building, and wood isn't an issue until I need to build wood stuff. And I do want to use some wood up top for a few things. I might just use stone, actually. Mainly because it's a PvP server, so stone's a little bit stronger. We also need to get our gate going right here, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But I was going to hop on the Argentavis with a bit of walls and just up the wall height a little bit more. Mainly because I still think you can jump over that with a frog. I'm almost certain if you upgrade a frog enough, you might be able to just full-on ups over that. So we're just going to up the walls a little bit. I want them to be as tall as the Behemoth Gate. And I have a few plans for the base that I don't want to fully discuss yet, and that's mainly because then people might raid us and ruin our fun when it comes to that. But I have a few ideas. My brother went ahead and actually put a Species X plant outside, so people get close with just dumb little raptors to break down our base. They won't be able to anymore, or if they're on foot, they won't be able to do anything anymore. So let's just go ahead and start placing these walls up. Kind of is a pain in the ass to place these things, and that stupid rock is in the way, so I can't actually place a wall there, which is dumb as shit. I hate that stupid. There we go. Whoops. Can we place a wall there, please? I wish there was like a hover button on birds. Alright, stop. Thank you. Here we go. And... there we go. Awesome. One thing that I want to do is definitely get a mammoth, but I've already told you guys why I'm kind of hesitant of getting a mammoth. I will get a mammoth if there's a mammoth really close by. I don't mind sitting there watching it tame for X amount of hours. Because it just makes the X amount of hours to make all this stuff even slower, so over time it eventually just kind of evens itself out and becomes a profit on time compared to actually getting the wood with just a freaking hatchet. Especially when there's no trees around here, really. What you could do is have the mammoth in a cage across the water, perhaps, and then, not even in a cage, but just take him across the water and have him hit the trees over there. And then in turn, bring the wood over here via Argentavis or boat. Boat probably is the best bet because boat doesn't have weight. It just has a, what's it called on it? Just a storage bin. It's probably an easier way of doing this, but I'm just doing the hard way. Because that's what I do. Do everything the hard way. I think this is the height that I kind of wanted at. Because it's going to go another 2 levels up after the ceilings are placed down. Not 30, we can hold 15. We need to place just one more ceiling, or one more wall. This is going to be useful for Purge Day if we do actually get attacked. Because there's going to be... I don't know how I'm going to put a way to get up here. Probably just a ladder to the top is going to be the best way. And we should do a hatch door, but I don't actually have... I don't think I have those researched. I'm not 100% sure if I do. Being on a new server with new levels and not having any engrams is kind of obnoxious. I'm getting real close to leveling up, though. The wall crafting and everything really doesn't cut it anymore. Just doesn't cut it for levels. Come on. I'm glad that we got these Argentavises, though. I wouldn't be able to do this on a Pteranodon because the Pteranodon's just too fast. Alright, there's all those walls. At least we're going to get one side done today, I hope. Let's go ahead and gamma up. It's starting to get a little dark out. I guess I could put some of the walls on my Argentavis and then just pull them off. That's probably a good idea. This is going to work a lot better. Alright, one more layer up. Well, that was a lot more efficient. There we go. Okay. Now we need ceilings. I'm just going to take the walls that I currently have. And we're actually going to be able to get... Oh, I forgot that I actually want to delete these ones from the last time we built. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we'll delete from the top so we can actually craft some walls out of it. And then we just take this off. Nope, not take it off, sorry. Structures. And stone. Walls. Just got an extra wall out of it. There we go. I can't tell you how much easier it is to create walls with an Ankylo. We don't even need to be on this for this part, actually. It's a lot easier to just slap these bad boys up, and I think we did the same thing on this side as well. Guess we could just turn it around with that. But is that placed... I believe that's placed on the wrong foundation, and that's going to start looking real weird. So let's just do this. It's going to start looking real weird later on. There we go. Now it's fixed. Yep, it's flush. Okay, awesome. There we go. Take some more walls off this guy. Boop, boop, boop. My free time has literally turned into stone gathering, in case you haven't realized. I generally do it in the wee hours of the morning. I was doing it last night at like 11 a.m. Not 11 a.m. Jesus, 11 p.m. Well, I went to the gym. I got home at 11:45, and then I began gathering, and I went to bed at 1:45. So that being said, I was gathering for 2 hours, just straight up stone. I had to swim the Ankylo across the water several times because we just ran out of rocks over here. And then with the Argentavis' help, it was pretty simple. There we go. Alright. We don't have it. I think we have a few more walls down there. I'm just going to grab them. Just finish off the walls and then get to the ceilings on the left side. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to have to use pillars, I believe, for the middle section. I don't know. You guys can't really see what I want to do in my brain. I know some people might have an idea of what I'm trying to do. I'm pretty much copying that castle that was on the previous server, just to a smaller scale, because we don't have to block everything off. I believe my brother brother Code or somebody in the tribe began putting the spike walls around the outside. Having a squad of 5 that actually do stuff on the server is really fucking awesome. I used to always just play alone and do everything myself, but sometimes I'll even come back and somebody would have built walls for me, or I'd built ceilings for me, or I don't even know if they're for me, but I just take them and build anyway. Because I've kind of taken building into my own hands, and I let them do the whole defense and dinosaur and all that kind of stuff because they like doing that stuff, and I like the building portions, and they all suck at building, and I've pointed this out several times. They go for more function, and I go for function and making it look good. So this is my favorite thing to do, is to build. And I've always been a builder. If you guys watched my old 7 Days to Die videos, you guys would know how much building went into that game. And obviously that was when building was a little bit easier earlier in the alphas, when you can make concrete with just basic supplies. And I know a lot of people ask me about 7 Days to Die and where it went, and pretty much the general conception is it went to nowhere because I don't want to play it anymore. And I will be right back because I have to actually exit out of TeamSpeak. I just realized I'm sitting in TeamSpeak talking to myself, and I don't want someone to come in and ruin the episode. 1 second. Well, good thing, because Boomer was actually just about to hop in and talk. So, let's go ahead and continue where I left off. I was going to put ceilings up on the top. Some nice ceilings. I think there's something my TeamSpeak is like overlaying on the game. There we go. Let's go ahead and just grab some of these ceilings. I'm going to throw some of these rocks and stones away. I still have that raptor saddle, because everything we tamed yesterday doesn't even require a saddle. And this Argentavis came with a saddle. So, we have an extra raptor saddle. Alright, here we go. See, I'm going to have to pillar this stuff because I can't put walls there, but I bet I can pillar and then kind of finagle it to work. And we'll just delete a ceiling later when we want to put a hatch door, and this is kind of complicated. Oh, it's actually what we can do. Land up here. Don't fall. Don't fall. That was close. I knew it was about to fall. I guess we can land here. And then we can follow. There we go. This will be much easier. There we go. So I think I built too many ceilings. But it's always good to build too many and not too much. Or, it's always better to build more. I guess better safe than sorry. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm really tired, guys. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday. A lot of people are asking for an ARC video. I ended up, like, switching my diet over to actually eating right again instead of eating pizza every day because I fucking love pizza. And I went to the gym, and I just had a busy day. And then I stayed on ARC for, again, like I said, 2 hours or so. Just gathering stone with the ankylosaur, and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. So I'm just tired as fuck. So I might seem a little flustered today and talking about a whole bunch of nonsense, but when am I not talking a whole bunch of nonsense? Holy shit, it's extra dark. What the fuck? Let's do like a gamma 3. There we go. Let's just take all 24 with us. There shouldn't be an issue. Here we go. So the wall is getting slowly but surely completed. Once I gather a whole bunch of wood, I will be completing this upper portion. Of course, we could even put turrets up here. We can do a whole bunch of stuff with this. It's just an upper level platform to be able to look out and make sure that everything's safe. Better safe than sorry. What up? Let's hop on here. It's going pretty well, And once we put the behemoth gate here, and we put the walls in between for extra safety, and I obviously cap off this little portion that people can just fly straight into right now. I mean, they could just fly right over, so it doesn't really matter regardless. I'm going to have to recruit some help for building and maybe be able to get like triple of what I got done today in one day. I'm just going to go fly out real quick. Actually, let's take the Pteranodon. He's much faster. He's got less stamina, but he's a lot faster, so we can actually, like, investigate stuff easier. I'm just going to go investigate to see if there's any hills around or mountains around here that actually have mammoths that are close by, because there's no way I want to tame a mammoth over by, like, the volcano and have to run him back. That's going to suck ass. Argentavis is following. I forgot. Shit. Let's turn around and go back and put him back where he's supposed to be before I lose him by going too fast and landing on the ground and getting attacked by Carnos and shit. Come on, buddy. Just want to see if there's a nearby mountain that has a mammoth I can tame at some point in time. Come up here, fly up, and then fly over, and then fly down. Okay, we're good. I believe mammoths can even... I mean, they're pretty much all in the mountains, and I don't think mammoths are going to... Is this a tall enough mountain? This really isn't a mountain, it's more of a hill. But let's see if mammoths do spawn here. We're going to have to fly lower. I just want to get some stamina real quick. So we're flying low. We got to be able to run. We'll just fly through the trees real quick and get towards the top of that mountain. I know it's going to get real hostile with Sabertooth and shit, I bet. Unless this is more of a friendly-ish mountain. I've never really lived in this area. I know Ritz did, so he knows a lot more about it. There was a Phiomia and a Packy. No, I don't think there's obviously no mammoths here. Let's fly up and just find the nearest mammoth mountain. We are nowhere near a mammoth mountain at all. Shit. I guess best bet would be to go this mountain to the right over there. And then just walk the coast with the mammoth. And bring him back and just swim across from there to there. Either that or recruit the squad and go get a Quetzal. Because we're going to need a Quetzal to carry a mammoth. And it'd be good to just have a Quetzal in general for our current base, because it's all about flying. Pretty soon we're actually going to have defenses for people not being able to swim across. We're going to have, on the peninsulas, turret, like, towers and all this kind of fancy shit. So, like, if you're trying to swim, you're pretty much fucked. If you're trying to come in air, I guess you can try to dodge the turrets, but then there's turrets in our base. So, we're going the turret route. It's going to be the best route, and we're going to go the rocket launcher route when it comes to raiding bases with turrets. And people will probably do that as well against us, but rockets are going to take a while. Definitely going to take a while. We're not even close to rockets. I think code. Is there a way to check? Oh, the tribe log. I remember that. I don't think there's any way to check code's level, really. Oh, whoops. Shit. Come back here, Red. I just got a text saying move my car. My car's in the way of people's. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for swinging by. Just got a little bit of building done on the walls. Showed off my... Not really showed off my dinosaurs, but I showed you what I got. That's a albino pteranodon. Ooh, fancy. I would go for it if it was any other day, but I had some shit to do. Gotta go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.